The Pittsburgh Mills used to be the spot?
I think,
when it first opened, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Really?
For like 5-6 years, and it started going downhill.
I mean, we had Ross Park Mall. I'm from the north side, so we had Ross Park Mall, but there was also
So bougie.
But the mall had a movie theater in it.
But it
though.
was
That
also fucking Century 3 was actually the place that everybody wanted to go.
Yeah.
See, when I was a kid, I went to Monroeville.
Chevrolet, love it in Church Road, Pittsburgh.
They can't say near the mall. They can't say that. They took it out the commercials.
We're just around. There used to be this shit though. Everybody knew that.
Yeah.
It's like the J.G. Wentworth song now.
Yeah.
How many commercial jingles do you guys remember? Start going down them.
I don't know if I could like start any, but if I heard them and like got into it, I'm sure it would come back to me.
All right, let's see. Put it all together and sell it for less at Roomful Express.
Minutes from the mall.
I don't know any freaking
I know a lot. But I also go ahead.
What is 588-2300 Empire?
Today. Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know.
What is it? What is it? 1-800-451-7777 Nationwide Warehouse. Remember that one?
I don't know that one.
You don't remember that?
Oh, I know one. Oh shit, was a rapper. Fuck. Oh, I fucked it up. Wait, let me see.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter.
Welcome to No Filter.
The No Filter.
The No Filter.
The No Filter Podcast, which is
An EMP Network production.
in this show you'll encounter nothing but
Straight talk. No PC.
No PC.
No PC consistency
Please note that the
Opinions from the host.
are not a reflection of the EMP network. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening,
Thanks for opening up your ears and your minds.
and we hope you like this one.
I'm about to look it up.
Have
Go
a
ahead.
good night's sleep on us. Mattress discounters.
Yeah.
That was a good one, too.
9020. That's the only part of that phone number I remember.
Oh, here I go. 281-330-8004.
What is that for?
It was from Mike Jones. I was fucking with you. He always used
By the way, this is only appealing to a very niche audience here in Pittsburgh, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. This is a really Pittsburgh beginning of a
Yeah.
podcast. Hey guys, welcome to No Filter. I'm your host, Remorseless. I am here with the guy with the unnatural but curly hair, Double D.
Butt curly, unnatural butt curly, unnatural curly butt hair.
Unnatural but curly hair, not unnatural curly
Keanu
butt hair.
Reeves.
That's a great introduction. Thank you for that. Hey, what's up, guys?
And we are here with the guy with the hat. For some reason, it took him like 6 years to tell me where it was from. And he is dumb. And he likes wrinkled shirts and looking like a bum. Moose.
Thank you for that introduction, motherfucker. Thank you.
That was very
That's truly delightful,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
It's truly delightful.
Truly delightful.
Like, why are you staring at Double D?
Because if I
As you
stare
say
at
that.
you, then I'm be like, oh, this N-word.
Oh wow, we're coming in hot. It can only go downhill from here.
Speaking of which, the funny thing is, remember in the group chat he put Negroid, and
I know.
and Jay was like, "What's a Negroid?"
I was
Did you
gonna
read the reply to it?
No, I didn't. I stopped reading after that because I saw it. I was driving. I saw it, and I was like, I'm
not going down
I
this
don't want
road. I
any
can't
part of
comment.
this.
Oh man,
He was like,
Who was that? That
the
asked?
N-word.
Was that you?
The superhero is about to come out of him.
what? No, Jay Bell asked what that is.
Jay Bell, what are you
And
doing, man?
And I answered it.
I didn't hear. What
you
was
didn't
your
hear the
answer?
answer?
I feel like Jay Bell should not have asked that
He
question.
never used Negroid before. We used to use that back in like middle school or
dude.
high school.
Did you ask if Jay Bell used it before?
I
I
put
did it.
it's a black ass shot that makes you angry and stronger.
What?
It's a black ass shot that makes you angry and stronger. That's what a Negroid is.
Ass shot.
Like a steroid. You take a steroid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He thought it was an Amber Rose.
Don't disrespect Amber Rose. She's sexy as shit.
She's
Who's
not.
that?
I love Amber Rose.
Who's Amber Rose?
She is a model. What exactly does she do?
was
I don't even know what she
video
does.
hoe
She
at
was a
first, I
stripper,
think.
then she was a
Yeah.
video vixen, and now she's just Amber Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know
She
what
got
she
like
does
her own
anymore.
show
Every
and
other
shit
city
now.
we go, every other video.
It's all about you.
I see the
Yeah, but
same
I don't know what she does
who
now.
she was dating? Who was she
Kanye
dating?
West, Wiz Khalifa,
Okay.
21 Savage. I'm pretty sure she's the reason
She
why
was
he
fucking
got,
with 21 Savage?
Yeah, she was with
I never
21.
knew that.
21. Do you know who 21 Savage is,
on my
WD?
chicken.
I think he was on one song that I know of. Other than that, no, I don't know him. I think I heard him. Wasn't he on that? He was on Rockstar with Post Malone, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's the only thing I know him from.
Did you like that song Rockstar?
I did. I really like that.
Did you used to sing it?
Uh,
I've been popping bottles, fucking bitches, I'm a rock star.
the video is amazing. I really
It has
love that.
nothing to do with being a rock star. Why is it a? Why
It
is
probably
it
has
a?
something to
Why
do
is it
with drugs.
Kill Bill 3?
I was gonna say it's very Kill Bill.
Yeah, like
But
I don't
it's
understand
very,
it.
It's very cinematic. It's artistic.
It is put together really well. I will give
It's
you
shot
that.
very well.
Never seen it.
Do you know 21 Savage?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Why is it unfortunate?
I don't really like him as a rapper.
Well, he's not a real big lyrical guy, but like
He's
that's not how music is anymore.
I'm
so-
mad because he said in like this, what the hell is it song? It's like it's Cardi B's song. The song was cool, like her verses was decent, but then he came on and was like, I like hot sauce on my chicken. I pull the rubber off, and I put hot sauce on her titties.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I put hot sauce on her titties. Nice.
Yeah, it
That
was
was
just
awesome.
like,
So is he more? Damn.
you would have to look up the lyrics.
Is he more of a guy that kind of comes in
Just
on other
bullshit.
people's tracks?
Yeah.
No, he has like 3 albums.
He has
now.
albums, yeah, but I'm just like,
and they do really well.
for some, I don't,
Like
I never listened to him.
selling wise. I mean, I'm not a fan of his either. I'm just saying they do really well selling wise.
Some songs I will listen to with him in it, but that Kodak Black, I will listen to one song. It was with French Montana.
There's a lot of like rappers now that I don't listen to that I just can't.
Yeah,
And like
can't do it.
I get like I'll listen to the song and I'm like I understand how people can like this, but I just can't like it because I'm not like the real melodic music. I
about
don't
to say
mind some of
melodic.
it. No, I'm not gonna say.
No,
it.
he's not Yumos.
But like I don't mind some of it, but like I can't. I don't know. I don't like Ray Shermer. I can't really get into
They're not
their
bad
type.
though.
No, but see, and I understand why people say they're not bad. But like when I listen to music, I listen for lyrics. Like the lyrics of a song is what captivates me. You know what I'm saying? Like the construction of it, the complexities of it, just like how it's put together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking on a different episode, on a previous episode about lyrics. I was telling you, I've never really been a lyrics
I can't
guy.
stop looking at these pictures of Amber Rose.
Why?
I love her, man.
You like that short hair?
See, and she's the only chick with short hair that I actually like.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't like that buzz cut type of look. Like, she's the only one that I've seen that, like, really pulls it off.
Yeah, I don't normally like it. There is one woman I remember who was on in one season of The Apprentice way back in the day, in the early 2000s, that I was attracted to that had that haircut, and that's about the only one.
As a matter of fact, I honestly think she looks better with short hair than long hair.
Let me see a picture with long hair.
I'll have to find one. You guys talk for now. Who is that?
Does she look like her a little bit?
No.
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 Good.
Who is that?
My niece.
Why would you want your niece to look like somebody you want to fuck?
I didn't say I wanted to fuck
He
Amber.
said
When
he
the
said
fuck
it
did
was
I say
good.
that?
He said it was good they didn't look alike.
I never.
That's
said
her.
I
With,
wanted
that's
that
her with
word.
long hair. She looks kind of like Catherine Zeta-Jones with long hair.
I like her better with long hair.
Nope. I'd do without it.
Oh, is that her too?
Yeah.
Go back to that.
Are we actually going to have a podcast? Are you going to get off your phone and talk? Let me stop being a hypocrite. I'll get off of this.
So I'll just talk to the audience here. Hey guys, what's going on? Double D here, just checking in with y'all. What's going on? Hoping life is going well. Hoping your
Marvin
week
Gaye.
is well.
Yeah, you said what's going on like 3 times.
Yeah.
Brother. So Moose,
Yes.
you got a topic for us?
My penis.
Get the fuck off of your phone,
I'm
look
trying
at
to-
the board, and read a fucking topic.
I feel like we've talked about your penis extensively on the podcast
I feel
already.
like we shouldn't keep
I was
talking
trying to
about
look
it.
at the
Especially
freaking
some-
lyrics to that song that I was talking about with Hot
Why?
Sauce.
Unimportant.
Why does it matter?
Unimportant.
Why does it matter?
We're so far past
It
that.
doesn't fucking matter. I don't even know what song you're talking about anymore.
I don't either, actually.
It's Barty or Cardi.
Who gives a shit?
Hey.
Nobody said anything about the song.
Why are you hating on me, man?
We're trying to get a conversation out of you.
Oh my god.
Okay, what is the topic? Okay. The
Yours.
topic is I guess fatherhood. Let's call it that for the topic.
Okay, let's call it fatherhood, and let's start with you starting it off.
So I always feel that in most situations that I don't know why that was so
Continue.
funny. But in most situations where, say you have an ex or baby mom, whatever you want to call it, and they aren't appreciative of what you do for your child. Like, it's never enough. Like, say if you buy like certain things if it's a baby, I mean, you could buy really whatever the hell you want.
Right,
And
babies aren't really that.
yeah, you don't have to be brand name and all that stuff. Like
Not at
super
all.
happy. Yeah, so if it's nice looking on them, why does it matter? Like, oh, you could have got her this or you could have got him that. So I was just curious on your input. Like, have you ever heard of that? With a lot of,
Oh,
I
that's
heard
it?
a lot.
That's the question?
Yeah,
I thought
Heard
we
of
were
what? What are we
like
talking about?
more.
Okay, so we're talking about your
Hashtag
sister.
more so.
Continue.
But like not being satisfied of you trying or putting forth a good effort.
It's specifically for
For-
buying things or just
for buying
helping
things, or
helping
helping
out
out
in
in general,
like
yeah.
feeding,
Yeah.
changing diapers.
So just to try to put this in summation, are you asking, have we experienced
Why do you think
not
it
being
happened?
appreciated
Have you, and
as
why
a
do you think,
father,
if so?
and why that has happened?
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Double D, you were up.
I think that well, it's always good to be appreciated. That would be horrible to not appreciate the other parent, right? You've experienced this, I'm guessing.
Just me from personal experience, but other like friends as well. Like,
You
same
think it's specific
situations
to
where-
fatherhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, because just in our society in general, excuse me, mothers tend to have the upper hand.
Always, yeah.
Like-
most times, let's say.
Most times, yeah. So just in general, probably like men aren't as appreciated, or it's like it's seen as like, I don't know, what am I trying to say here? It seems as like you have to do a little bit more, a little bit extra to get the same amount of accreditation, right?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, it's hard to weigh those kinds of things, or it's hard for me to, anyways, because of I mean, a mother, especially a new mother, is putting in so much work, and especially if it like if it's a really new mother. Let's say the baby was just born several months ago, whatever. She's still healing through her body and whatnot, and going through things that the father's not aware of. So I mean, they're probably maybe not the best thing to. What am I trying to say here? If you do feel underappreciated, not a good time to bring it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, just that's my kind
But
of 2
even
cents.
what if the baby's like years old now?
Even years old, I think maybe as a father or as a man, it's kind of like just shut your mouth.
It's like you have to go with it. Like,
yeah. I mean, that's it. You just kind of this is just kind of part of the role, I suppose. You know, something you got to take. Like part of being a man, you got to just got to deal with it.
yeah. How do you feel? Remorseless.
I mean, I'll go at it from a different angle. Like, the whole shut your mouth about it. If you feel underappreciated about anything, you shouldn't shut your mouth. It's that simple. But upon that, like, if you're not with your significant other, there's nothing that if you're not with your significant other, there's nothing that you're going to do that's going to be enough. That's just how that's going to work. I mean, if they're always going to want more. They're always going to want more from you, especially if the woman's bitter or if the woman is angry that you're not with them or whatever the case is. And then they're definitely they're from my experiences from talking to people and different things like that, and from personal experience as well. It becomes, after a while, it becomes less about the child and just more about you not wanting the package deal than anything. But like from a relationship level, if you do feel underappreciated, first off, who gives a fuck? Like, why do you want to feel appreciated for doing you're being a father, you're doing your job. Like, there's not really much that you need to be appreciated for, because you're doing what you're supposed to do. You don't go to work because your boss gives you high fives every day. You go to work to get a check. Your check, when it becomes your check, and like to correlate the two, your check would be like raising the child or putting in your role or playing your role would be your work, and your check would be your child loving you. You know what I'm saying? And doing and feeling how they feel towards you, and you watching this child grow up and, you know, become the person that person's going to be eventually. Like, I don't really think it has to do with being appreciated. Like, you shouldn't, I guess you can want to be appreciated. There's no point to it. Like, what does it do for you? No, I'm serious. That was a question. What does it do for you?
I didn't know if it was rhetorical or not. But I'm like, it's always good to get a compliment or something like that, or to feel like, hey, thanks for doing this or something like that. If I'm not even from your child, I mean, you have to do that. I just feel as a parent for your child, but to your ex or whatever you want to call it, if you're not in a relationship, I'm just like, oh, you did something that you didn't have to do for me to help me out. Thanks a lot. Like, even
but that wasn't necessarily the conversation. Like, that's a completely different angle. So, like, all right. So, what exactly are we talking about then? You mean them saying thank you?
I guess more. That's a part of it. Like, oh, I appreciate it. Basically,
appreciate what exactly?
So, say if push come to shove. All right. So the mother was supposed to pick the kid up at daycare. She couldn't do it, so you pick her up, or something. Or she was late, whatever. You pick her up.
Mm-hmm. You want a thank you.
You want
for
to
that.
thank you. You want to be recognized.
It would be not every once in a while
for picking up your child from daycare.
See, no, that's not fair, because if he wasn't supposed to and he did go out of his way to get,
like, if I'm across town, like,
and
he
did like go out of his way to get the child.
It's still your child, though. You're responsible for the child.
But at that time, more so. There we go again. Hashtag. She was responsible for that. But if I'm trying to, even though we're not together, pick up the slack from...
Yeah, but ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, you're responsible for that child.
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, you are responsible
like
for
being
that child. Like
responsible
but you're a backup plan.
Yeah.
In that situation, especially if you don't have the child or anything like that, and
like if
you
y'all
get it
set
on the
times or
weekends or
something
different
like
things
that.
like that, you're a backup plan. So that is her responsibility to get the child. Now,
Right,
if she
but
does
if she
call you
can't-
and say, "Can you grab this child?" You know what I'm saying? It's her responsibility to see if you can do it. But she also can't get offended if you can't. That's not necessarily your time.
Well,
So
no,
that
I mean-
is him going out of his way to get said child. That is him. I could, and I mean, I can see how a thank you would be prevalent, but I mean, once again, I would look at it like I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah. I'm not going to leave my kid stranded, so I mean...
That's what I mean. Ultimately, if there's nobody else around, without any... if you could liken it to food, if your ex is responsible for feeding your child, and she can't do it for whatever reason, are you just, it's not your responsibility, so you would just let the child starve? No, obviously you would give the child food, right? Would you expect a thank you for giving that child food? No, you
not
would
from
not,
the
right?
child,
No,
but
not
from
from
the
the
mother.
child.
He's
Yeah.
he's
I'm
saying
talking
from
about
the
from
mother, not from the child.
Yeah,
Or
that's
from the
what-
thank
I would
you
expect
because
a
I
thank you
couldn't
from
do
the
it.
mother.
Yeah.
I mean...
That's what I'm saying. You would
if I had to
expect a
come-
thank you from anybody, the mother
Yeah,
or a stranger who walked
somewhat,
by.
yeah.
Really?
Would you expect it or would
interesting
you
to me.
want it?
I wouldn't
That's really
expect it
interesting.
because it depends on who it is. I mean,
That's
because
what
some
I'm
people
saying.
I do a
So,
lot for.
Would you expect
or-
a thank you from the mother or would you want a thank you from the mother? I didn't have to do this, so you should be thanking me type of situation.
I wouldn't expect it.
Okay, so
for
would
that
you,
situ-
would
for
you,
that situation, for that specific
but would
situation,
you
if
want
my
it?
daughter's hungry,
That's the question.
I would. Yeah, I mean, because I'm gonna have to basically get up, get food for.
Your child. You understand this is your child we're talking
Yeah.
about. I'm just having a really hard time on the trying to understand. I'm on this side, and I'm trying to meet you and see from your perspective. I'm trying to, but I'm not getting there.
I'm trying to
But I mean, it's not. We can move on. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, it's I
put
guess
it
now,
in words for me because
now
you're already
correct me if I'm wrong, but I guess what he's saying is, all right, you have your we have a child together, but we're not together. You have your responsibilities, I have my
mine.
responsibilities. All right. If there is a time where I have to move over to your realm of responsibilities, which I do not have to do. He does not have to help. He doesn't have to help her do her responsibilities. You know what I'm saying?
Outside of the child?
Outside of the child. He
Right.
doesn't have to help her do her responsibilities.
Right.
Honestly, providing food for that child is her responsibility until she makes it his. The child is not with him.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even know that the child is starving. You know what I'm saying? It's the mother's fault. It's the mother's responsibility if the child is with him to do that. Just like if the child is with him, it's his responsibility to provide for the child. So if there's a time where these two responsibilities have to overlap, then he would want recognition for the fact that he didn't have to do it, and he's doing it even though he doesn't have to. Despite how he feels about you, he wants recognition. He wants recognition for being there when he didn't have to be there. Mm-hmm. Is that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I tried to explain it as much as I can. I mean, I get what you're saying, and granted, I don't agree with you, and mainly I don't agree with you because I look at it like that's my job. Like it is what it is.
Are you
It
talking
is
to
what it
Moose
is.
or are you talking to me?
I'm talking to him. I don't agree with you because I don't expect a thank you or any type of good greetings from anybody or anything. So it's just that's my personality is the reason why I don't agree with you. But I definitely understand what you're saying. Like, I definitely understand your perspective, and I understand yours as well, because you're like, that's your child. It doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah,
no matter what.
Like, to me, in the grand scheme of things, like, if, like, you strip society away, you strip away any modern laws that we have, you're responsible for that child, and I don't think that you should expect any kind of thank you for taking care of its most primal and basic needs. That's just your role for impregnating a woman. That's just how I look at it, I guess.
Yeah, but like you said, you strip all of those things away, and yes, you're right there. But these things are here, these things are in place, so you can't really strip them away because they are in place, and that place creates those separate responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? The places that it's in creates those responsibilities.
Yeah, that's where we disagree.
I get it. I mean, it may just be a cultural thing, or it may just be a mindset type of thing. But
Maybe.
I definitely understand what you're saying.
Because it would be like.
Well, I'm not saying just provide food for or certain situations. Like if my kid has to survive, like say if
let's say
she's an hour away and I'm like a half hour away. She's stuck at work. I'm at work. She asked me to go get the kid. Mm-hmm. So I basically would have to sacrifice
move closer to the mic.
But you were supposed to basically pick up the kid, and you said you were going to. So I have to leave work or
alter
stop whatever I'm doing.
Your normal routine to do it. Yeah.
I mean, if it was the other way around, I would say thank you. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, look, my bad. You know, it was my responsibility. But I was saying if you could do this.
Yeah.
So I mean.
Yeah, it's nice to get a thank you. Obviously, yeah, it's always nice to
and that's a way better example than the whole food situation, because
I didn't bring up the food.
Yeah, Double D brought up the food because Double D's point was to that's providing food is just one of the most primal things you can possibly do. So what he was saying was when it's comes down to it, no matter what, that's your responsibility. But he's not talking about necessities. What Moose is talking about is more luxuries than necessities.
Right.
And if you go out of your way to provide these luxuries, he wants to think he would like to have recognition for it.
See, I like I said, I think it's always nice to hear a thank you. I wouldn't in any situation in life. I don't think you should ever expect a thank you.
Absolutely not. That
makes so much easier.
I mean, I agree with that. That's
okay.
We know you.
Yeah, I've never expected a thank you. I do things for results, and results are my thank you. That's just how I am.
That would be some advice I would give to a younger person. Life advice if they asked me. That would be included in that package, I think.
Do things for results, and results are your thank you. But yeah, that was a good question. I definitely got how you guys were in this blockage. It was, and that's hilarious. Yeah, it was a
that
mental
means you're a diuretic
and conversive constipation.
Yeah,
but we took the laxative or the enema, and
let's go with I don't know.
We'll just do laxative. We'll do laxative.
Let's go enema. Let's
go ahead and do laxative. It just seems like it will make a better point.
Hey, you fucks. Never mind who this is. Mind your fucking business. Anywho, sometimes I need a break from cracking skulls. And there's no better way to do that than to listen to my Goombas over on the No Filter podcast. Once you look what they got going on over there, hit them up on their social media. Twitter, @network_EMP. Instagram, EMP Network 412. And Facebook, EMP Network. Do yourself a favor and check this shit out. If not, I'll break your fucking neck and throw you in the Hudson with some concrete Timberlands. Have a nice day, cocksuckers.
So let's move on. Double D, you're a baseball fan.
I am.
So how do you feel about the current state of baseball? Explain it to me.
About the current state of baseball?
Yes.
I'm excited for spring training and for the season to start in a little bit.
What's your favorite team, first off?
No, don't even. Nope.
No.
Don't do that.
I can't.
Boston Red Sox.
Boston Red
Fuck
Sox.
the punk ass
And
Red Sox.
and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Okay.
I love how they're second.
It's the obligatory hometown team.
You have to.
Have to. Gotta love them.
Really, you have to because I don't.
think you do.
I
think
personally
your
don't like
hometown
the
team.
Steelers. I mean, I don't have a problem. I just don't like them. I'm like, I don't know why I've been a Broncos fan.
I don't know either. I mean, but I can't talk shit. I'm a Jets fan, so
And you're not a Steelers fan?
no. I don't have. When I have a favorite something, it's only one of something. It's that simple.
Please don't ever do that again.
That was actually just a pop up. When I have a favorite something, it's only one of
watched it
something.
happen.
It never changes. So
It
I
never
can't
changes?
I can't say that my favorite team is the New York Jets and say, oh yeah, well my favorite team too is the Steelers. No, I only have one favorite. Just like I
There's
don't.
qualifiers.
There's teams
Just
that
like-
you like, but then there's that favorite, and that's always
No,
be there.
because there's like my favorite. I have like my favorite chocolate candy, and I have my favorite
like
fruity
chocolate
candy.
mousse.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
like
but
chocolate
you
mousse.
but you don't
Not
have,
at all.
but you don't have your favorite candy then. Like if you have your favorite candy, that
Right.
means you're one candy above
I didn't say
all.
I had a favorite
No,
candy.
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. So your one candy above all would be your favorite. But if you
one
have
candy to
different
rule them
categories,
all.
exactly, it would be like the Ring. But if I did, like, if I could probably sit here and think of like a candy that like would like be my favorite candy. Just like a song that would be my
What
favorite
would that
song
be?
and different things like that. That'll take me forever, so I'm not going to do it.
So you do have more than one.
I
Favorite.
don't. I
You
haven't.
can't narrow it down.
I can't narrow it down right now. Yeah, so I'll say that I don't have a favorite. I have favorites in those categories that you were talking about.
Yeah, okay,
but I
so-
don't have a favorite candy until I sit down and actually really think about it.
Okay, so relating it back to sports and hometown teams, that's what I would be like. Like I'm not talking one broad overhead umbrella subject. I'm saying that there's a favorite hometown team, which
But
is,
there's only one hometown team.
for Pittsburgh, but other cities don't have that.
But
Chicago
we're
has
not
two
in
teams.
other cities.
I know. That doesn't mean that other cities
My
don't have two
headphones
teams.
loose. No, yeah, I understand that, but we're not talking about others. You're in Pittsburgh.
I know, but the rule is still applicable to all teams.
No, it's not because there's only one team. But are you excited for the new rules, the new baseball rules?
Tell me the new rules.
So here's a quick summary, and while you talk about it, I'll go ahead and look it up a little bit more. But the quick summary is MLB's new rules. The batter will be announced in the 20-second mark, and the pitcher must begin his windup and throw the first pitch of the inning within 5 seconds before the clock hits 0. Another important change is that the pitcher is no longer guaranteed 8 warm-up pitches between innings. Now, I know nothing about baseball. I know you and Chucky Stamps, you guys talk about it a lot, but I don't really know. What does that mean?
So if this says the first pitch of the inning,
Yeah.
why would that only affect the first pitch of the inning? It's like there's a shot clock, that's what it's in basketball. What is it in football? What's it called?
Play clock.
Play clock. Okay.
Like a delay a game type of rule.
Yeah. So if you go past that, there's the delay game. I don't know what penalty they would give for.
It would have to be like
baseball.
a base or something like that. Like, but wouldn't
like
that
a
force
strike,
a point?
maybe.
But no, see, you can't do that because
Yeah, you can't. I don't know how you would discipline.
exactly. So they would because there's only one result. Like when the batter is on the base, he's swinging to try to get to the base.
Yeah.
So if the pitcher is penalized, either he leaves for those pitches maybe, or the batter takes the base. But if the batter takes the base, that means everybody's going to have to. What if the bases are loaded?
You think they would take the base just for missing the shot clock once?
I can see that being the case.
That's going to be a lot of walks.
Exactly. It's going to be a higher score and a faster paced game.
Yeah.
Now
we're getting it. Now we're getting to it. Which
yeah,
is, I
we're
think,
about to
why-
break it down. Do you want to go?
Yeah. Okay. So you were mentioning somebody at work that didn't like it because I think of that reason or was kind of going in that direction. because it changes baseball and what it is. Because baseball kind of has this connotation of kind of a laid back, all American pastime. And baseball's not for everybody. Moose, do you like baseball? Get off your phone, please.
What are you going to do? You want to fight about it?
I will.
Or just get off your phone so
Do you
that way
want me
you
to
can
come
pay
over there?
attention.
Well,
What exactly
can't
are
want
you
me to
doing?
come
On,
up-
what exactly are you doing on
anything
your phone
about
right
baseball.
now?
Young man, do you want me to come over there right now?
I'm commenting on a post that basically if she has 1,500 comments, she'll wear heels, and she's like
Moose,
a lesbian.
Why do you care if this person wears heels?
Because
And why do
I
you
want to go
care
to the
that a
club with her
lesbian
when she
wears
does.
heels?
Because she's
You
a
wanna
girl,
s-
and I've only seen her dressed up as a guy.
Hold up.
Oh, I got it now. She's a butch.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh, and you want to like somebody likes or comments and she's gonna wear heels?
yeah.
And you want to participate in this?
I
Why?
definitely. I put already 20 comments down.
So you can see. Okay. Wait, have I asked you? Do you consider yourself a millennial? Are you a millennial? Or are you post millennial?
He's post.
Are you post Malone?
I'm post.
You're
he's
post
post.
Malone?
I get I'm like I'm like a peacock. You gotta let me fly. I'm like
Okay,
I
the
have
audience-
different colors.
The audience can't see what you're doing. The listeners
I have
can't
different
see.
colors.
You're not mulatto. Stop saying that.
You're not mulatto.
You're
I'm
black.
mulatto.
You're black.
No, I'm brown.
Are you? You call yourself brown?
Yes.
Or do you call your... I knew a guy, he used to call black people brown people, and he called white people beige.
Well, I mean, black people would be like African Americans. Brown people would be like Indians.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Which
I
you're
guess,
not. You're not. Do you know what your ancestry is?
Assholes.
Moose.
Well, my dad. But I personally
So
know.
many scars.
Daddy, no. Daddy, why? You don't know what your...
No,
your
I never
history
asked my dad. We were actually talking. I was
What
over
about
there
your mom?
yesterday. No.
is. You never asked her?
No.
Okay.
I mean, because my parents are like old.
Why did you say that twice?
Like old, like crazy
usually
old?
people, they're like, oh, your parents
Like
are
wild
like,
old,
if I'm
like big
like
old.
27, oh, your parents like 50. I'm like, no, my parents are closer to 70.
Are you serious?
Your parents
They
are
had
almost
my mom
70?
had me when she was about to be 40. So
About to be 40, so 39 usually comes
Yeah.
before 30.
It
Yeah.
comes before 40,
two-
Double D. You
like
fucked up
3
that
months.
sarcastic response.
Yeah.
You said 39 comes before 30.
Oh, you know
Damn,
it. You
that
got
would've
it.
been good.
You got it. You
Continue.
got it.
So, fuck it up. But yeah, she had me when late. So
Yeah. So they're old now.
yeah, my dad's like 67. My mom's 65, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So and you don't talk to them about.
Not really.
Uh,
Hearing my dad talk annoys me.
What position do you think your mom was in when you were conceived?
So my cousin said that the way that I was conceived was probably my mom was humming on my dad's balls, and then they start fucking. Because my dad hums weird. Like he
Did
just
we go
ran-
over this?
Yeah, we did.
I feel like we did.
Okay, so what position do you think your mother was in when you were
don't
conceived?
Maybe-
69.
Yuck. Probably.
How can you conceive? Anyway, back to baseball.
Shut up.
So what it does is this is going to significantly slow down the
It's already
I'm
slow
sorry.
as shit.
I'm sorry. No. It's going to significantly speed up the game because, as I was saying, it was kind of the all-American pastime.
Okay.
And the people that's what I was saying. Yeah, some people like it. It's not for everybody. I never got an answer out of Moose, I don't think, nor do I care at this point anymore. So the people that do like it for certain reasons, and one of those reasons is it's laid back. I like baseball. I love to go to PNC Park and just relax.
Bro, you touch my foot one more time, and I'm gonna knock you on your
First
fucking
off,
ass.
you did that shit. You start coming
I
over
will
here
knock you
with
the
your little
fuck
short
out.
ass.
I'm gonna knock you
You
the fuck
came
out.
over the motherfucking
A
table.
lot of people were short to you, Moose. So don't
Yeah,
go
you're like 6'4".
throwing that short around because
Well,
that's
I'm
going to be
well,
willy nilly.
You're right across from me, and your feet aren't touching me. His feet always do this shit like every week. It's shit's so fucking annoying.
It's almost like he's trying actively.
Yeah, no wonder why his cat's got like foot fetishes and shit.
And like
Just-
it's
they got
sniffing
like
his
him.
feet and stuff.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
one to be.
I do
fucked
put
up.
my foot out and shake it so my cat can attack it.
You're like Tarantino. And also, your cat. Did you put a little fake foot on your penis? Is that why your cat was playing with your?
I don't have a
your dick?
cat.
No,
Whoa, him?
remorseless. Yeah.
What the? You put
Cat-
you nasty
cat.
bastard.
First off, what is a little foot?
He put
How exactly
he put
can I
catnip
get a
on his
little
dick.
foot? on
You
my
filled up a
penis?
little. You cut off Barbie's foot. You filled it with catnip, and you tied it to your dick.
Barbie's foot hollow?
It could be if you have a soldering
Maybe.
iron.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Or you get one of those cheap dollar store knockoff Barbies.
Babos.
He probably used
I'm
to
sure
torture
that's-
Barbies and shit when he was a kid.
You
Remorseless.
can't torture
Oh, I'm
something
sure.
that's not alive.
He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick this."
Wow.
He gonna
Do you
burn
not have
the
an
type-
imagination, dude?
Yeah.
What?
Do you not have an imagination?
No, I have a ridiculous imagination.
Of course you can. I mean, what were you like as a child? Like, what did you play with? What was? Did you play by yourself?
Did I
Like
play
with toys and stuff?
Sometimes, every once in a while.
Did you,
I
like
had action figures. I
figures?
made them fight,
Yeah.
And then Killer Instinct came out. I made them do like ultra combos and different
Nice.
things. Like, it was cool. It was
Yeah.
cool.
What about you, Moose?
I used to take the dresses off of Barbie dolls and look at their little fake tits.
Okay.
Anyway,
I
back to
should have
baseball.
known better.
Back to baseball.
So it's we like it because it's nice slow pace, and now with a play clock, it's gonna force the faster pitches.
More fuck ups.
You think it's gonna cause the pitchers to fuck up more?
If you rush, usually when people rush, they fuck up.
That's true.
It's that simple. Like there's no white and black about that.
So I think after a while, like it could force. This could be this could be like a new thing, like where it forces pitchers to be better, and it's got to hone.
This was the
Like-
not to cut you off, but this was the conversation that I wanted to get into. Think about the age range for baseball. I would say maybe 45, like the average people that watch baseball still and are avid like baseball likers and game goers and stuff like that. Like
Likers and game goers,
like
yes.
about there I would say between like 45 to ever, right? Meaning higher. 45 and higher.
Okay.
We'll go there.
45
All right.
plus.
So that means from 44 to and kids. You gotta count kids because they're usually brought up into baseball and then they veer away from it like around I'll say 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll
Like
say
religion.
15 because that's when the little leagues are done and shit like that. So we'll say 15.
Okay.
So between 15 and 44, I think and it's usually a collective reason why don't you like baseball? I believe the game of baseball to be too slow.
It's boring.
Right? So I think that with this move, they're trying to like hone in on that
Like-
demo that they're missing.
Get a different audience.
Yeah,
Get the
and
audience they're missing.
I think that they're okay with sacrificing their core fan base, which is the 45 and up, because I mean they're older anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they're trying to get the younger people to start watching and paying attention and focusing on baseball because that's actually financially, that's where most of the money is anyway.
That's interesting. So you think this was up until now? I've been thinking about this as like kind of like a sport change or like some sort of it like has to do with the game or the sport. But now you're making me think that like this is like a corporate decision,
two things can be
financial
right.
decision.
Two things can be
That's
right.
true.
You're going to have to get better pitching. You're going to have to get better at different things to keep the game maintained, right?
Yeah. It's gonna force.
But I do
kind of
think
like,
it's a cash grab as well.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
can
do
see
think
that.
that they're trying to hit another demo. Like you said, baseball's too slow. If baseball sped up, you would watch it more, or you would start paying more attention to it if the shit got intense.
I might
like
actually
hockey
buy a ticket.
or like basketball.
You might buy a ticket. You never been to a game?
I've been to a game, but you figure it's been at least like 5 years.
You know what I do when I go to Pirates games? I just First off, their beer is nasty, so that pissed me off.
Beer? They have
Yeah.
all kinds of beers there, man.
No, they don't have Budweiser.
Okay, first of all, okay, so get a good beer. Second of all,
I'm too cheap to pay for a beer.
oh, they're so
I'll be-
expensive down
I'll be
there.
Yeah, they're
drunk.
like
when I'll
nine- they're
have
like
a beer
$9.
before- Yeah.
Yeah.
I have them
But, I
before
mean, they
go.
have good ones.
Yeah, like what?
I think they have Yingling.
What is a
down
good
there.
beer? Yingling's a good beer to you. You're talking shit on Budweiser when you drink Yingling.
Oh, first of all, they are miles apart.
Oh my,
so,
yeah, you're
I'm
right.
talking
They
shit
are
on
miles
Budweiser.
apart.
I like Blue Moon.
I am
so-
talking. Yeah, Blue Moon is good, but Yingling for me is like the bottom tier. Like if you're
I do
asking me
not.
for
I think
for
Yingling
good
is
beers,
disgusting.
Yingling is like the bottom.
I
end
usually
that I
my
would go.
domestic is Budweiser, but I usually drink Mexican
They're
beers
just
anyway.
so disgusting. to
That's
me.
okay. That's okay.
Stereotypical.
That's a fact. But I usually drink Mexican beers.
Yeah.
Like if I actually select, I'll select Mexican beers. But
Like what? Like Corona?
well, I mean, Corona's like the Walmart greeters of beers. Like Dos Equis is okay. Modelo's is okay, but like there are other ones that are like imports that are actually really good, really Mexican, really good, really Mexican.
Really good, really Mexican. Really good, really Mexican.
So like those ones, like I have to look up the names or whatnot because I haven't had any in a while. But yeah, those are the ones I go to when I go out and stuff like that.
And that's now. Are they all?
But like
kind-
domestic, if I'm
picturing-
going to the beer distributor,
Uh-huh.
they don't have these beers, so I have to stick with
Right.
like Dos Equis, Modelo's, Budweiser, Corona.
So now, when I'm picturing like of those that I know, out of those that you just listed, I'm thinking Corona, Budweiser, similar in color, that pale yellow. Is that what they're all like?
Dos Equis aren't. Dos Equis isn't. Dos Equis has a lager. It's a little darker. It's a little heavier. I don't like really hoppy beers, and I don't like really yeasty beers. Yeasty beers make them darker, right? What makes it darker? Is it the barley?
I have no idea.
Well, I don't like the lager, like the like Yingling, for example. I think it's disgusting. I think it's nasty. Like what other beer? Like it's nasty to me.
Like that
especially
is like,
especially like black and tan. Ugh. Ugh.
yeah. So like I was saying, that's like the bottom tier for me. That's like where to begin. Like you were saying, the Walmart creator. So like it's something a little darker, a little heavier. Guinness would probably be horrible for you.
Yes, that shit is
Especially a nice,
that shit is disgusting.
a warm pint of a room temperature pint of.
I haven't.
That shit is nasty.
I've never been like a
that.
beer. I've
That
never
shit is
tried a lot of
nasty.
beers.
Really, what do you like? You probably like
What's on happy hour? Shit. That's
apple
what-
teenies. you look like an apple teeny.
He
guy.
looks like
I
he'll
drink
drink an apple
Yingling.
teeny or
I
two.
drink whatever. Any bullshit. Anyway, I drink.
Yingling?
So
Did
he
you
doesn't,
just say
so he
Yingling?
doesn't drink
Yingling.
Yingling.
Why the fuck didn't you just speak up? You
I'll
hear me
drink
talking
it
to him
if
about
it's,
Yingling.
If it's on a draft and it's on special, like for like a domestic.
you know why? Because you were on your goddamn phone.
I heard everything.
No, I
Then
don't
just
think-
speak up. You're on a goddamn
but
podcast.
I don't like Yingling, but I'll drink it
Yeah, he's saying
if it's
he'll
on
drink
happy
it.
hour.
Okay,
But
alright.
I like Blue Moon. That's what I've.
I can't get with Blue. I don't like the orange taste. The beer wise is good. Like I've had Blue Moon without orange. You know how they make the Blue
Yeah.
Moon without orange, and that's
Yeah.
good.
I have it without
As a
the
matter of
orange.
fact, it tastes like Budweiser.
It does
but,
not. Oh, no, it doesn't.
But
He said, "Don't disrespect."
I don't like the orange taste. I don't like the flavor in my beer, like the fruit flavors. I don't like that. I'm
so
not a
do you
fan.
put lime in the coconut? No, I'm sorry. That's Corona. I'm sorry. Do you put lime in the Corona?
It depends. It depends on if I'm like out or if I'm at home. If I'm at home, no.
Yeah.
But if I'm out,
Yeah, it's a little extra to
I don't
do it
think
at
I've
home.
ever tried the
Yeah.
Blue
Little
Moon.
Exactly.
pretentious.
That is definitely, and you know I'm already stuck up with my rocks glass and my top notch rum. So
Top nuts
my top nuts rum,
and your robe and slippers. I'm sure.
absolutely. So
With his pipe.
Yeah.
so I don't need to put lime in. And plus I'm not cutting them up. So
Who are you cutting up?
I just put a whole
Oh, the
lime. I'll put a
limes.
whole
Yeah.
lime in the Corona.
I've never actually put
Never
like
seen that
the
happen.
lime or any type of fruit in the beer.
It just
ever.
it gives it a little sting or a little tang. That's the word. It gives it a little tang.
citrusy
But
Oh, Mr. Giggles, how are you?
I hate that.
I'm
fucking
great,
guy.
baby.
I
I'm
hate you.
great.
I hate you, Giggles.
Why do you want to hate me?
I fucking hate you because you're stupid.
It's not that he wants to
I'm
hate
not
you.
stupid. I make
Everything
you laugh.
that you say is fucking dumb. You don't make me laugh. You make me cringe.
You make me laugh, Mr. Giggles.
I know, and he's over here dying. Like, Double D is dying because he thinks you're so fucking funny. I hate you, Giggles.
We
I
should
fucking
hang out.
hate you.
Let's hang out.
We can hang out.
You
Where you
want-
want to go?
Oh, actually, you're starting to creep me out, man. That didn't take long.
Long as you got some China White,
What?
Cocaine.
Oh. Well, you got some?
I'm willing to do it right now with you.
All right, I'm back in, man. I'm hanging out with you again.
Yeah.
I don't have some. We'll have to... Maybe Remorseless, you got some?
I'm not in this fucking shit until Giggles
Right.
leaves. I'm not saying anything.
Oh,
I fucking hate
man.
Giggles.
Why don't you go get some, Mr. Giggles?
Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
Okay. Go get some, and then we'll hang out later, okay?
Okay, man.
Okay, later.
All
Eat
right.
a dick, Giggles.
You're a bitch.
Eat a dick, Giggles. Oh, man. So, you don't really have any stake in this baseball changing of the rules, do you, Remorseless?
Do they serve steak at baseball?
I bet they do in some of the have you ever been in the boxes?
I will buy a box ticket to get a good steak. If the steaks are good.
I
Like
bet
I
I
don't
don't
wanna-
know about that.
What? You don't know if it's good, or you don't know
I
if they
wouldn't.
serve
I
it?
wouldn't think they would be.
I
Good if
bet they
did.
do.
It would have to be a grilled steak. Like I only eat like I don't like stovetop steaks. I don't like
no,
those.
stovetop stuffing. What
I
the
love,
fuck is
I
a
love
stovetop?
What?
I love stovetop steaks. I mean stovetop stuffing.
What's a stovetop
a stovetop steak would be a steak that's made on a skillet,
Oh,
How
my
do you like?
God.
How do you like your steak cooked?
medium well.
Fucking
Okay.
on a skillet, apparently.
I tried.
No,
medium.
that's what I'm saying. I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
I only
All
like
right.
grilled steaks.
Okay.
Like I only get good steaks. I only get steaks that's like an inch. If it's under
know why
like
you
if
brought
it's
that
under
up.
3/4 of an inch thick, I'm not. Well, that's what
Because you were
brought
like,
up the
well, that's
steaks.
like I'm saying, like, oh, I like hamburgers, but I don't like to eat shit, and you'd be like, okay, that's weird to bring up, but I'm with you.
What are you talking about? How is that different? What are you saying?
Because why did you bring up you don't like it on saute or done on a skillet? I'm like, who the fuck
I was
does
going.
that?
I was going somewhere. Well, people skillet steaks.
like a grilled steak.
Yeah, people skillet.
Okay.
People skillet
Skillet
steaks.
steak,
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
Well, I'm comparing it to if you don't do that, why even bring it up?
Because I was going somewhere with it. Like at the baseball stadium, you said they probably
They might
have them.
have-
And
yeah.
what I
Yeah.
was going to say
They
is,
wouldn't have a
if it's
grill.
not grilled, I don't want it. I don't
Okay.
want this steak that's, if it's in the box, I don't want it
Okay.
like a stovetop steak. I was going somewhere with it.
Stovetop steak.
Stovetop steak. This episode is going to be called Stovetop Steak.
Stovetop steak. That's my favorite.
But no, I don't. I'm not like I only watch baseball when the Yankees are in the playoffs, which is every year. So like, and I only watch it in the playoffs if we make like the World Series. Like I follow baseball, but I don't watch it because it's too slow.
Yeah.
So if they did speed it up, like expedite
You
it a
think
little
you'll watch
bit, it'll
it?
make it more exciting
Will
because it lacks the excitement. I think baseball lacks significant excitement.
I'm not sure.
I agree with that.
everything.
It's only exciting every once in a while. You figure until like
Well,
football.
yeah,
you
but
being
not
a-
everything needs to be exciting to be good or enjoyable.
if it's a
that's
sport,
true. I agree with that.
If it's a sport,
But
I
like
think so.
even on like replays and shit, like you'll watch baseball replays. And did you see the one baseball replay last week? Then you watch the one this week. Then you watch the one next week.
I was gonna
like
say,
they're
you
pretty
know
much
baseball's not
all
playing.
the same. They're pretty much all the same.
Yeah.
So with that being said, like the ones where like dude hits it and he like hurries up and he tries to catch it with his hand and it breaks his finger and then he turns around and he catches it with his glove that's attached to his foot. That's exciting. That's
So you like the highlight reels?
like
yeah.
when
Like, is that more entertaining to you? Like
no,
the quick
it's just
clips of
it's just the
nice-
excitement. Like I don't want to sit here and watch somebody stand in a fucking field for 6 hours. I don't want to sit there and watch somebody swing at a fucking do the exact same thing that the other dude did over and over and over and
I'd be
Well, that's
the
over.
type of
that's
guy-
football, though.
If I go to a
But
game,
It
see,
looks
the
like the
difference-
same goddamn play every time.
But see, it doesn't though. The difference in football is the plays are different. Like
It's
you have to
accelerated,
trick
too.
people out. You have to do different things. Like in baseball, you're literally just swinging at a ball.
yeah, but it's not the same every time.
I think Ultimate Frisbee would be more cooler than
it's
fucking
either a
baseball.
single, double, triple, or a home run. It's pretty much the same every time.
Yeah, I mean it's okay.
It's traditional.
All
It's too
right.
traditional.
That may be the case. Like,
Is that
so,
like you don't too traditional? You don't like it because
Yeah.
it's too traditional.
So I
Do you
think,
think
like-
it's too white? Is that what you're saying?
mostly Hispanic now. I don't know what you're talking
Like
about.
institutional. I don't like this white man-made system. I don't like this.
Man, we've been doing this shit for hundreds of years.
No, me personally, I don't think so. I don't think it's too white. Like I said, it's mostly Hispanic anyway. But well, I'll say maybe 60-40 now. But like it's for me. Like I said, it's just too slow. It lacks the excitement.
Too boring.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not like
that's what most people that don't like it. That's what they say.
yeah, and that's what I mean. So if they speed this up. Like
think-
we went from baseball to Moose's dad to beer back to steak to baseball, but like
a lot of bees in there.
yeah,
I just like when the
exactly.
coaches get into it.
If we speed it up, I mean, if they speed it up,
Bench clear.
it'll be more interesting to me. Like I would be more interested in
They're
it.
gonna call it fastball.
Yeah. Well, they have those already.
Yeah,
So
I know.
check.
Yeah.
Got that one covered.
But the game's gonna be called fastball.
No, it's still going to be called baseball, Moose.
Because you still hit the ball and
Hit
go
the
to
stick and run.
bases.
Now I say we bring in professional kickball. Would you watch that?
I would watch
I would.
professional kickball.
That or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I would
You know, it's
try
a-
out for professional.
It's the same
kickball.
goddamn thing, dude. It's just kicking a ball. instead of
No,
hitting
but
with
you're
the bat.
smacking
You
somebody
throwing
in the
somebody.
face
Yeah, you're throwing
with the ball.
somebody,
Like
yeah.
people
No,
would get
that's
fucked up
dodgeball.
on.
No, you still
no
do a kickball.
kickball. You
hit the person with the ball.
wait a minute.
You're
What the
thinking of
fuck did you
dodgeball.
think?
No,
No,
I'm thinking of kickball. You hit people with the ball.
This is
in
the black
kickball.
kickball.
You've
Oh,
never.
let me hear
you've
black
never
kickball because this is not at all white kickball.
Wait a minute. You've never. That's never happened in.
Explain to me what you think kickball is.
Nah, I'm gonna explain to you what kickball is.
All right.
All right, so you're right. It's just like baseball. Somebody rolls the ball and you kick the ball. The person catches it, and you have baseball rules. If they get to first and tag first before that, you're out. But they can also throw the ball at you as hard as they can and hit you with it
Yeah, that's
and
the
fuck
Yeah.
your shit all the way up.
Yeah, okay, so we're talking about the same thing. You were just focusing weirdly specifically on one part of it that was
What do you
throwing me
mean?
off. You were like trying
Hitting
to
somebody with the ball.
Yeah, no, you made it seem like the whole point of the game was this one little aspect.
No, but
of
what
it.
I'm saying is that's the
That's the
exciting part
excitement
of
part.
the that's the exciting part of kickball is like
So you
somebody's
think-
running and you wing them with that ball and they
they fall.
and they fall and they scorpion on the ground because they got hit so fucking hard. That shit would be hilarious.
You think they should add that into baseball?
Getting hit with a baseball?
hell no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Oh,
That
you
would
know.
be exciting.
Oh man, just imagine somebody
Hell no.
and they're running full speed and then get smacked in the side of the head
Hell-
with the
oh,
baseball and just fall over limp.
Do you
like
think they
an
would have?
inch before first base, and you're like, he's out of here.
And then he dies.
We're not talking about the consequences.
Do you think it would have more? What's it called? CPT or than football?
Color people time.
That's what
Whoa,
CPT
I
is.
used the wrong acronym there. What's the thing from football? With the concussions?
Is it CPT?
I don't know. It could be.
Will Smith did
Let's
a
ask
movie
Will
about
Smith.
it.
I used the funniest
CTS?
shit. I used to
CVS?
play.
CVS is a store.
I think it is CP. No, what is it? CVC?
We should go where they
CDC?
filmed.
No, that's the Center for
Concussion.
Disease Control.
So Heinz Field.
No, there's a spot in Rankin, like where I grew up. I used to play where he was camping out in living in his truck. We used to play down there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Jack Lambert.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
I
an
kn-
old
yeah.
steel mill or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
not Will
like
Smith.
yeah. He used to go there. He used to go there on like Clara's Head or something before games and
Yeah.
shit. And he ended up going. Yeah, he had like the shakes real bad and shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I used to go under the Rankin Bridge and do a whole bunch of meth
Blow.
to clear my head.
I was gonna say blow.
Oh man. But yeah, I don't think that. I think it'll speed it up. I think it will work. That's the biggest thing. I think it will work.
In work in the sense of gathering new audience, new younger,
Yes.
fresher
I
audience.
think that once these highlights come out of people like fucking up and like you have to work faster, you have to work harder now, it's less of a laid back leisure filled game. You know, I think that because we're in such a microwave culture now, you got to keep that in mind. Everything has to be fast. An album only lasts a month. Remember when the Tupac album lasts still. So where everybody wants everything so fast. You're always on the new things, always on the new things, always on the new things. So with this,
Is that why I was a hoe?
Why you were a hoe?
Yeah.
I think you needed money is why you were a hoe. That's why you started tricking yourself out. I've noticed that with movies, too. Like, when I was a kid, it was like a movie came out in the theaters, it was out, and
it would take like a year to get there.
to get to VHS. Now it's
3
like
months.
2 months.
Creed 2 is out, and it's been out for 2 weeks.
Dude, Creed, I saw, is
gotta see
already in
Creed.
the $3 bin at Walmart.
Yeah.
That's
I gotta
crazy.
see Creed too.
They're great movies.
I bought the first one from iTunes.
Yeah, I
You
buy
could
them
have got
from
it for
Google.
$3 at Walmart.
It's at this $3 in Google.
No, wasn't it free?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
What, to watch
but
it or to own it?
to own
To
it,
own it.
Fuck out of here.
$3.99 4K.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting that shit.
You don't have Google. You have iPhone.
So I could download Google, the app.
That's a nasty ass app.
What the fuck? Like
That is a
like it has
Google
viruses
on your,
already.
Google on your iPhone is nasty. That is a nasty set tripping ass. If this was the hood, you would get shot the fuck up.
For having Google?
No, for
Wow,
set
it
tripping.
is really
This
rough
is why
on
I'm
the hood.
mulatto, because I don't understand a word he's talking
You're
about.
We're
not
not mulatto. I don't understand a word he's saying either. And I'm not mulatto.
Yeah, because I'm going to my
No,
white
he's set
side.
tripping. He's saying that he's a blood, which is iPhone,
I'm
which
Snoop
is
Dogg.
Apple, but he's going over to the Crip set, which is Google, and he's trying to jump over to the Crip set.
Yeah,
And
it's like,
so he's going to get shot up.
it's like when Tupac was on the East Coast.
It's like Ford and Chevy.
And Suge Knight got him out of jail and brought him over to the West Coast.
It was so weird that he was
Yeah.
so accepted by the West Coast. Because he's from Jersey. Like, he shouldn't have been accepted by the West. But that was before the beef anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Before he got knocked
but-
out by that
maybe
barber.
the
maybe
beef- the
that's
beef is what-
started the beef. Like the Babe Ruth of the Red Sox curse.
Oh,
That's where it all
man.
started.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's how it all started.
Whatever. I see what you did there.
East Coast West Coast curse.
Yeah, that may have been the case. So what you're saying is the East Coast West Coast beef is Suge's fault because he had Tupac go to the
Whoa,
LA.
hey, I'm on record.
That was Double D
Double
saying
It was the
that
white
it
guy.
is your
saying
fault.
nothing
Suge
bad
Suge
about
Knight.
Suge
He
Knight.
said that it is
Nothing
your fault.
bad about
You
Suge
need
Knight.
to come and see him.
Hello.
It's the white guy.
Come tell
It is
him
not-
hi.
This was
Come
my name
vanilla
is
ice
Moose.
his ass.
My name is Moose, and this is what I've been saying.
Why did you squint
Hello.
your... My name is Moose.
Hello, this is Moose, and I approve the message that I said that about Suge Knight, and that was not Double D.
Why does he sound like that to you?
I don't know.
Who?
Moose.
Weird.
I don't know why Moose was sounding like that. It almost sounded like me doing an impression, a really bad impression.
But that
of
couldn't
him.
have been it, right?
That couldn't
Yeah,
have been
couldn't
it.
have
I
been.
didn't think
Okay.
so.
Because I was here
All
the whole
right.
time.
I do not approve that message.
So, but if they sped up, baseball, would
might
you watch it? You would? I would. I probably would
If
watch
they-
it too.
I wouldn't go. It depends what game I would go to, because I still don't like the fact of it being hot as shit sometimes. And
Just
drinking
think of a
beer.
nice cold beer and some nachos.
That doesn't work.
In the sun, you're
That
just
don't
going to
work.
dehydrate yourself more.
That don't work.
But it tastes good though.
It's not worth the $9 a cup of dehydration.
It
yeah,
is.
then
It
go
is.
to the emergency room.
It's like it's good. It's good to treat yourself. Because it doesn't happen. all the time,
with a
no?
hand job, not with beer on a
Whoa,
hot day.
hey, you getting hand jobs at the
See,
baseball
no,
game?
I don't agree with not with beer on a hot day. My problem is
Too much beer.
how long you sit
gotta
in
sit
the
there.
sun
Yeah.
while you're drinking your hot beer, your cold beer.
Hey, I've got some really good news for you. They are instituting some new rules that's going to be speeding up the game, buddy. You're going to enjoy
Fucking
it a
used
lot.
car
more.
salesman voice.
Yeah, let me tell you, they are definitely changing some rules to speed up the game. This is Jonathan Anderson with your news with sports.
They're gonna
back
build
to
a
you,
wall.
Double D.
That's their baseball commercial. The commercial just for baseball.
Baseball.
concept. Baseball. It's like before, but faster now.
And then they all have uniforms with the Tron lights.
Whoa, that'd be cool. Like futuristic.
Oh my gosh.
You think they're gonna rebrand the whole sport?
Yeah. And they're gonna have the baseball diamond's gonna have the Tron lights like.
Oh, that is awesome.
And they're gonna ride bikes to the bases.
Do you think
That would be cool.
I don't know about the bike part. I was with you until the bike part.
Okay.
What if they had rollerblades?
Rollerblades, yeah.
Like
Now
they rolled
we're
up,
talking.
hit it full speed. Like that would be crazy.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
Now I'm back on board.
You know what I do like watching though? I like watching the women's roller derbies. They be fucking each other.
I've never watched
Beastly.
it.
Oh, they are brutal.
Oh,
I like the
man.
lingerie football league too. Did you guys watch that?
I've never watched
Oh,
it.
they be fucking each other up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit the shit out of each other.
Are these athletes?
Yeah, these are women athletes who
Play football,
play
yeah.
football in
And
lingerie.
Okay. Yeah, no,
And
I've heard of it.
they
I
actually have shoulder pads and knee
Yeah.
pads and elbow pads and helmets and stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's just they also have on
Booty shorts.
underwear
and-
yeah,
and bras.
lingerie. Yeah, I didn't know if it was
Uchi Wally
a
Wally.
case of Uchi Wally Wally.
Uchi bang bang.
Uchi Bang Bang. I didn't know if it was that or if it was supermodels playing football. But no, these are actual athletes.
No, these are actual
Yeah.
athletes.
who happen to be
half naked.
aesthetically good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, the linemen aren't really attractive. But anyway,
Yeah. They have is that an actual football game?
yeah, it's a legitimate football game. They have
Like,
a
same
league.
length of time.
They have a league.
this is a
and,
league.
Yeah, they have a league. They even have a Super Bowl. Yeah, it's a real thing. Look it up on YouTube. It's a real thing.
Yeah. Okay.
He sounds disappointed.
No, I'm not
No,
disappointed.
that's his intrigued face.
He's like, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See, Pornhub isn't
Porn,
my only
yep.
thing to do. Oh, you see how she tackled her? Let me go ahead and log in now.
Well, Chucky Stamps might have to review this. So
Chucky, yeah, you need to watch it. You and Chucky need to watch it together.
yeah,
And
that
just-
won't be weird. That guy is creepy AF.
He's going to come over in a bathrobe.
Well, he wears a tracksuit.
Chucky
that's
Stamps
like
coming
half
over.
unzipped.
Yeah, with his hairy chest and the big dollar sign chain.
Yeah, wife
Yeah.
beat underneath.
That guy, man. Chucky Stamps.
Still
Always
wears the
smoking
sweatband.
He's always wearing or always smoking a cigar too. So stinky. Cloud of
I
smoke.
wish I had a cigar.
Do you like cigars? I
I
enjoy
don't
hearing
lie
that.
because I have
Hell.
Instagram with you smoking a fucking cigar.
When?
It may not be you.
That was
No,
racist
yeah,
as
think about
fuck,
it.
dude.
It may not be you. I don't think it's you. Sorry. I take that back.
I'm like, when?
So wait, you do or you don't?
I would. I've tasted like one. It wasn't bad.
Really?
Is it weird that I like the taste of the leaf of the cigar, but I will never light one? Like, usually when we're out, I have a cigar, I have a stogie, and I have good ones because they were given to me, but I never.
You don't light
they
it.
taste good, but I'll never light them.
So you're like Big Willie style. Just
Yeah, like I just walk
chomping on
around
it,
with
chewing
it.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't light it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, I mean they're supposed to taste good, so I mean that's getting the point without just extracting the smell of the smoke.
So he's just going to
Yeah.
taste it like it's a dick in his mouth.
yeah, so
That's
which he's
just what
used to.
he's- Yeah.
So he's like, whenever I can't get that dick in
You
my
know
mouth,
what? I deserve
I just
this.
need that. I just
deserve this.
chomp
Go
on a
ahead.
stogie.
Go ahead, get your shit off. I deserve it.
Choke on a stogie. It's like, you know how when people chew on ice whenever they're horny.
Oh.
You ever see them chomping on a cigar?
Whoa, wait a
heard
minute.
that.
People chew on ice whenever they're horny?
I
Are you
thought it was
fucking
when
kidding me? You've
you were-
never heard that before.
I've never
only
heard that
time I've
before.
heard
Either
of-
one of you.
Only time I've heard of that is when you're anemic.
What does that have to do with your
Ain't that what
being
it is?
anemic?
Because a lot of people like that are like usually are cold. They'll chew on ice. Like I've seen like
Well, they're probably cold because they're chewing on ice.
no,
Stop chewing on ice.
no, it's weird.
Hey, Saul.
You look it up.
Scooby-Doo.
Swear, look it up. Like do anemic people usually.
I'm not looking
They usually do. Really.
Anemia has to do with low iron. In
Yeah,
your
but
blood.
I don't know why they chew on. Like a lot of them.
So why
chew
don't
on
they
ice.
just chew on spoons?
I don't know. Ask them.
Boom. I like the way you said that.
What, spoons?
Spoon.
No, I don't like that.
How do you say it then? How do you say spoon?
I don't know. It's just the one instance. It was a.
Oh, it was the
It was a
emphasis.
one-off.
There
It was
the emphasis
emphasized.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a one-off.
Spoon.
Never gonna happen again.
Okay, cool. I'm glad because
Let it
that was
go.
really intriguing to
Why
me.
is he going Stevie Wonder over here?
Go.
I have no idea. Why are we still recording? Let's go ahead and get the fuck out of here. I mean, other than that, like the baseball thing, like I said, my closer would be, because I guess I can pull a closer off. I would probably watch it if they sped it up. I wouldn't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
But as it
You
is
would have to
now,
have a time limit.
I'm
yeah.
not interested.
Wait, and I don't think we ever established when is this coming into
2019 season.
so now,
So it's coming. It's
upcoming.
coming in next. Yeah,
few
it's
months
coming in
here.
as soon as possible. It's coming. What? April, May? It's April, right? The baseball season starts in April.
April, yeah, they're
Yeah.
probably in spring training or starting spring training soon.
That shit is. I wonder how, because it's going to fuck up a lot at the beginning, and then.
So is this going to be like in football? There's a clock. Well, in basketball too. There's a clock off to the side.
yeah, it's going to be. It has to be like.
Maybe like
it has to
behind
be
the
because how else
catcher?
would the pitcher know that he has such and such amount of time?
Yeah, I guess it would be like behind the ump and the catcher. And the
I'm
pitch-
more
the
curious
hitter.
for the consequences though. Every article I read it doesn't tell you what the consequence would be.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm very curious to see how it's gonna deal. What it's gonna do for the game.
Does more so like baseballs?
No comment. This sounds like a sound effect off of Fruity Loops. I used to have.
That's very specific.
Fruity
Are you
Loops
sure
is
they had that?
fantastic. I have Fruity Loops. Well, I use Fruity Loops. But anyway, like I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing how it's going to work out, and if it does speed up, I'll watch it. I'm going to watch a few. I was about to say episodes. I'm going to watch a few games.
You get to binge that shit, man.
I'm going to watch a few games just to see if
New
if
season.
anything changed, and I'll end up going from there. But other than that, guys, we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you have to say about this whole baseball rule shit. Sorry, we made today a bit of a sports podcast, but hey, you never know what you're getting with the no filter pack. But other than that, that was hard actually. You never know what you get with the no filter pack.
I like that. Is
I
that new?
liked it. Yeah, I just made it up.
All right.
I'm about to write it down though. We're gonna.
You probably forgot it already.
You never know. Shit.
That's
But yeah,
Mr.
don't forget
Giggles.
to email us at.
You got that Coke?
Come on, man.
Don't forget
All
to
right, hey.
email.
Hey, we're calm down, remorseless. I'll be there. Mr. Giggles, we're almost done with the podcast. You just hang on to that Coke. I'll be done in a minute.
Okay,
Wrap
we're
this
gonna
up.
we're gonna listen to Tay Tay.
Get him the fuck out of here.
I don't know who Tay Tay is, but okay. All
Taylor
right,
Swift.
Let me bring Jason in. Yeah. You want the email?
All right, I'm out of here. Y'all guys are boring.
Are you going to email?
Am
What's
I
your-
gonna email you? Why the fuck would I email you, you cunt?
What is the email address?
Oh, look, you pay me to come in here and read this. Every episode, come in, I read the email. You want me to read the email or not?
What is the... Okay, read the fucking email.
pussy?
EMP Network 412 at gmail.com. Fucking out of here.
Choking on a stogie, huh?
All right, guys. Other than that, man, rate, review, listen, share what you hear.
Give us some topics.
Yeah, you can give us some topics as well. Any questions you want us to talk about or discuss, go ahead and send them to us. Other than that, thank you guys for listening. And the shit that you hear, you may like it, you may hate it, you may agree, you may disagree. We may say some shit that you can relate to. We may say some shit that you don't. But anything that we do say, one thing that I guarantee you is it'll always be no filter. You never know what you're going to get with the no filter pack. Told you I remember it.
Got him.
Signing off. This is Remorseless.
Me, Double D.
And it's Moose the Juice signing off. That was too loud. Wait.
Hey, what's up? It's Remorseless from the EMP Network. We here at the network would like to thank you for listening. And if you like what you hear, share it. You know, with a friend, a coworker, anybody you would think that would like it. Hell, even anybody that you would think wouldn't like it if you can stand talking to them. Follow us on social media platforms like Facebook, EMP Network, Instagram, EMP Network 412, no spaces, all lowercase, and Twitter at network_EMP. YouTube is under construction, but we'll have that soon. The point is, we want to hear from you. And if it doesn't take too much time out of your day, give us a review, good or bad. We look at all of these as a chance to learn and grow. We have a lot more planned in the future, but we cannot do it without your help. So please, if you think that we're worth it, leave a comment, give a review, and most importantly, share. Thank you for listening.